Welcome back to BlackOut, where the group chat comes to life. I'm your host, Amari Joseph.
I am Sierra Herford.
I'm Khalil KJ Jenkins.
And I'm Ella Star.
Today we'll be talking about a topic that I feel like doesn't get enough light shined on it, which is mental health.
Yes, y'all, we are in the month of May, Mental Health Awareness Month, and I just want to give a shout out to all the healthcare workers because we need y'all. Real bad.
Word.
Let's bring it to the table.
Okay.
So here's a little background into this awareness. Mental Health Awareness Month was established in 1949 to increase the awareness in mental health and the wellness of Americans' lives and to celebrate recovery from mental illness.
All right, let's get into these questions. So I'm gonna ask you questions, and there's no right or wrong answers.
Right.
Just say what you think is best, and I'll let you know what the producer has wrote on this index card.
Okay.
So with that being said, what are the main things people battle with in mental illness? Stop peeking.
Drugs.
Okay, we got drugs.
Self-harm.
Domestic violence.
Alcohol.
Oh, keep going. Yeah, keep guessing. Yeah, that's it. That's all y'all can come up with.
Yeah.
All right, so our producers.
Self-harm. I'm sorry.
I said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Your voice is kind of low.
It's good.
I like that you guys want to emphasize self-harm because that is number 2 here on the index card. The first one is substance abuse. You were peeking.
Right.
And the third one is domestic violence.
I said that. Yeah.
So yeah, that seems like you know your stuff.
Yeah.
So these are the main illness. We just want to emphasize that so people out there are aware.
So I guess
Well,
my
not the
question
main.
is, do you guys know anybody who's experienced, these kind of traumas from mental health, or have you even yourself, have you been, treated or trying to get help for your mental illness, if you ever experienced it?
I'm not gonna believe my people's out on the television now.
Just say they, and how do they get help, or if they're getting help, if you don't know they're getting help.
Actually, that's a really good question because the people that I was with when I was at the height of my depression in like middle school, high school, have no idea what they're doing, where they're at, who they with now.
So they were just
What do you
going
mean?
through stuff and just
Explain.
I mean, so it was the end of my, spring semester of my junior year of high school when COVID shut down.
That wasn't too long ago, but keep going.
It was a little bit ago, but not to y'all, but it was for me.
Mm-hmm.
But in a pandemic, you guys kind of stop talking to people, because all you get to do is talk to people all day.
Right.
You go to class, you do whatever after school, or try to do whatever after school on Zoom. You just don't talk to people like you do talk to people while you're in school and dealing with it. At least from my high school, our counseling services weren't available in the pandemic.
That's tough.
When we first went in, they didn't become available until schools halfway opened up my senior year. So all those things kind of stopped. I just sort of stopped talking to a lot of the people who were the most supportive, I guess, for me at the time.
KJ, I guess my question would be since we have a similar hurt, through the loss of our fathers,
Right,
and everything
right.
like that, what was your way of trying to get through, the trauma you were going through?
Staying productive.
Yeah.
Keeping busy, creating, just putting out the shows, being here on BlackOut, always working. So that keeping the mind busy for me is a way, not sort of a distraction, but it is a distraction in a way, but just stay productive. And at the same time, I know as I'm putting out projects, I know this is something that my pops would be proud of.
Right.
That's one thing for me.
I think for my route, and my family is not really talked about as far as, physical, therapy.
Right.
And I know once I graduated, I was going through a whole bunch of emotions. And because it's life is real now, everything stopped and everything. And I was like you, just going and just keep going as far as projects and CAU TV. So once I had a chance to really kind of dwell in my grief, it was tough for me. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, I was everywhere, angry. I had a whole bunch of emotions going everywhere. So I was like, okay, let me try this therapy thing and let's see what it's talking about. My mom been suggesting it for me for years, but in my family it's not really talked about. It's just one of those things okay, well, you get over it. It's not really a thing if you go to talk about your emotions to other people that you don't know. So once I did it, I learned a lot about myself. I learned how to deal with my emotions. I learned how to deal with people. I learned how to not have expectations so high for, you know, certain people that they have never showed you those traits anyway.
Right.
So I feel as if, you know, for like all the men out there, definitely try to go to therapy if you can. You'll learn so much about yourself, your anger, and the way you control things within your circumference is really important to your key to success of moving forward. Because I've been so angry sometimes to where I probably do some unexpected things that wasn't me. But since I have therapy and really like kind of like express and get everything out on the table with no judgment, it's helped me to realize like I was wrong in a lot of situations. Or if I wasn't wrong, the problem that you may have with somebody, it may not even have to do with you. You're just maybe the resource. And that like changed my whole mindset of everything, because I've been through it with family and different people to where it was like, you know, you're not really the problem that they have with you. The problem is you're just the source of what's going on. So I recommend therapy, and just really speak about your emotions. Really be out there and outgoing and let them know like, hey, I'm having a problem with such and such, and this is what it is.
I want to stay on this question for a second because after I lost my dad, I was very much isolated, and I would smoke weed. So by myself, just smoking, thinking, and that was not good at all.
Right.
So I literally had to build a community of my friends with me being out here in Atlanta.
Like, did you have like, I guess like with your dad too, did you have like social anxiety and everything once it came with it? Or because I know I've experienced that. You know, I've had it at a point where I was at work one time and I had to really like just leave because my social anxiety went, I mean, not my anxiety just period, went through the roof. And
Yeah.
it felt like I was like kind of like carving in my chest. And then that could be a thing too where it's like, you have these different emotions from trauma that you don't even know about. You don't even know yourself half the time, you know what I'm saying? Like what you're capable of. So, you know, mental health is definitely a real thing.
Word.
Next question. What does mental illness do to a person?
That's a broad question. Like,
Yeah, I think it could do a lot of things. I think,
That's, you know,
yeah.
It changes your attitude, your moods.
it changes you as a
Yeah.
person, you
Yeah.
know? Like,
I mean, like it's quite literally like the changing of your brain chemistry. Like you don't. I'm not gonna say you don't operate correctly, but you operate differently.
right.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty big spectrum, depending on what the illness actually is, that could give
A
way
part of
to.
you definitely shifts.
And I feel like that's one of those things that you can never prepare for. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You never know how life is going to turn out. You never know when people go, when people, you know what I'm saying?
I
So,
think what should be really important is what people should learn and be educated on is how to respond to those around you who
Yeah.
may show symptoms of mental illness.
Right.
That's so important.
Right.
And I, for me, at least in high school, that was like the biggest thing that I had to learn because I didn't lose my dad, but when I was a freshman, he got diagnosed with kidney failure, which can in fact kill people. And I'm really grateful that he's still around, but it was a lot for me, sort of knowing that it had the hospital not like actually like pulled up on my mom that he could have died that week. It was a lot knowing that like I was listed as one of his caretakers, and like now I'm setting up dialysis machines and I'm making sure kids got homework done and I'm making sure dinner is done because my mom is in school and my mom is leading the school and she's trying to. It was a lot, and so learning how to respond to others despite what I had going on, because I was just answering like I was wild and I was was doing the most with all types of people, just acting so out of myself, like romantically. I was going off on teachers. I was skipping class. I was messing with people that I probably would never mess with had I been.
Yeah.
No, absolutely, because one of them had texted me for my birthday, and I was like looking at he like sent me a picture of like us in high school and was like, "Oh, happy birthday! I was thinking about you. I missed you." Blah blah blah, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like,
why you text my phone?
why'd I do that?
Right.
what was I thinking about back then? No, it that was probably one of the biggest things I've ever learned.
So it affects and clouds a person's thinking, behavior, and mood. It makes it difficult to cope with day-to-day situations like at work, home, friendships, relationships, school.
Everyday life.
Right.
That's why we need the healthcare providers, okay? Y'all lifesavers for real.
Okay, so last question. How can it make a person feel? Which is another broad question, but
Yeah.
How can what? Mental health?
Alone.
Or
How can mental illness make a person feel?
yeah.
Alone.
Well, I'm not sure if I have mental illness, so I'm not
yeah, I don't want to diagnose herself. But at the
Right,
same
I
time,
don't want
you
to
know,
self-diagnose myself either, so I don't, and I have not, like, I haven't really spoken to a lot of people who express this, so I'm, kind of a little bit unsure on how they will feel. But I would definitely agree with Sierra, because, even you yourself may be like, why am I like this? I don't know what's going on with my own self, and trying to talk to people, and I understand, even though, like I said, I don't go through this, or I don't know, but sometimes when you try to talk to somebody about a situation or a scenario, and they do their best to comfort you and reassure you, but at the same time, you just feel like, don't nobody really get me and understand. So alone is, I definitely would agree.
I think that's where the therapy comes in at too. There's no judgment in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a big step, like I say for myself, like really having to just tell somebody like, hey, this is what's wrong with me. And I don't know why I'm having these symptoms, but this is what it is. And they're coaching you step by step and letting you, give you different scenarios on how you can handle it. And it's changed my whole outlook on life. You know what I'm saying? And it'll definitely,
In our community of Black folks, we don't believe in therapy for real.
We don't.
And we really need to, because it really, that and prayer.
Yeah. Prayer, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it could be the difference between, like KJ said, like knowing if you actually have a mental illness or knowing that you're just going through something.
Right.
Like when I did start it, or when I was with the counselors at my school, they were like, yeah, nobody would have sent you here had this not been a deeper problem. Like, yeah, you might be going through something specifically right now, but there's a deeper problem surrounding this. The note from our producer says, people with mental illness struggle with feelings of shame, isolation, hopelessness, and most of all, reluctance to ask for help or to get treatment. Which I think goes back to your comment.
Yeah.
And I definitely, like I said, I would definitely want to emphasize, what Amari is saying on therapy. Try it if you've never tried it before. Seek it, and it may be useful and helpful.
Yeah.
And get that community that's going to uplift you and support you and just really build you up.
Well, on that note, we're going to wrap up this segment, and we'll be back shortly. Coming up next, we are hearing from a few healthcare workers who specialize in various areas leading to mental health. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Dr. Miriam Delphin-Rittman, Assistant Secretary for Mental Health and Substance Use in the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, a time to promote the importance of mental health and its impact on the well-being of all Americans. Our country is facing an unprecedented mental health crisis among people of all ages and backgrounds. According to our latest data, nearly 1 in 4 adults reported a mental illness, and almost 20% of adolescents aged 12 to 17 had a major depressive episode. Tragically, there is 1 death by suicide every 11 minutes in the United States. These troubling trends underscore that mental health matters at any age, and also are a vital call to action. At SAMHSA, we are committed to increasing access to mental health services and supports nationwide. We understand that many Americans may feel reluctant to reach out for help or seek care. We want you to know that we see you, we hear you, and we support you. We believe that with the right care, anyone affected by or at risk for a mental health condition can thrive, achieve well-being, and lead meaningful lives. If you take care of yourself, you might also be a lifeline for somebody else. To learn how to get support for mental health conditions, visit findsupport.gov. If you're looking for treatment services in your community, visit findtreatment.gov. If you or someone you know is in crisis, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org for help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Hi, good day. My name is Nishi Parkinson, and I'm the founder and executive director of Rise Impact Inc. Rise Impact stands for Rejuvenate, Influence, Self-Elevation on Impact. We service women, children, youth, and their families, and men. We work with people who have social determinants of health, economic shortfall, and marginalized communities, such as COVID-19, mental health, and some others. I come to you today to inform you about mental health. Mental health has plagued our community for decades, for centuries, for years. But there is so much that you can do to help yourself and have an impact, to influence yourself, rebuild yourself, and be dedicated to the cause. What I want you to know about mental health strategies and support that you can receive. You can call your United Way services. You can call an organization such as mine, as Rise Impact. We can connect you to the daily needs in regards to mental health. Mental health awareness is needed in our community and world so that we can combat those things that people have going on in their brains. Most people have dysfunction in their brain that they're not used to, or it may be a genetic situation that happened from mom to baby, right? So we look at those things on different diasporas of scope, of trends. So check in with your healthcare providers and get the needs that you need to be met for your mental health. Talk to a psychologist, a social worker, or a therapist to dive in on those things that most need to be helped by you. What I want to say today, Rise Impact is inclusive and is ready to lead the charge of mental health awareness. And it's Mental Health Awareness Day today. In the month of May, we put emphasis on that. So you can reach us on our Instagram page at Rise Impact Inc., or you can call us at area code 314-440-7863. Our website is riseimpactlife.org. Again, riseimpactlife.org.
Those were great. I hope everybody got something out of those videos that was discussed. We will be back shortly.
Welcome back. As you know, we play a game every episode, and today's game is Name the Emotion. Okay? So, what we're about to do is act out an emotion, and the rest of us is going to put it on the whiteboard. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Do this.
Who's going first?
You.
Oh.
That's what's up. Let me close the mic in it.
You was ready to write.
I was. Okay.
You really feeling get me tight?
Why?
I don't know.
All I did was breathe.
Okay, keep breathing. Come on.
Yeah. Continue. Ignore me.
Why did you do that?
Oh, she's still acting?
Sad. Oh.
Okay.
Because he really did make
Oh.
me sad right there. Because why did he attack my pussy?
Hold on, hold on.
You started pouting, I knew.
I know by the lip. You know what I'm saying? When she
She
put
did
the
the
lip
little
out.
quiver, the
Yeah,
little quiver.
well, yeah. Okay. You kind of slow with your reaction.
Okay, who's next?
All right, I guess we going down the line. I'm next. Which one I'm gonna pick? Let me cross yours out. Okay. Now, I bet. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Happy?
No,
Oh.
I didn't start.
Sorry. You started smiling real hard.
Hey, yo, be for real. I'm not acting yet,
Oh.
Okay.
but now I am. Hey, what?
Okay, I got it.
Ah!
You got a little dirt on the table too.
What if I had to be in it though?
Yep, that's what he is. That's what he is.
Okay.
Some of y'all handwriting is horrible.
Mine.
Hey.
Hey, listen.
Handwriting. You asking for too much.
All right. Sierra.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to graduate, y'all. I cannot wait.
Okay.
Damn, all this writing on the board.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Don't you
All
have
right,
it,
bet.
Don't do too much.
Okay. Shout out to the 2024 grads, you know.
Shout out.
Yeah.
So excited for y'all. Word.
So excited.
All right. All right.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Let's talk about it. What you doing? Let me see the acting skills.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Get into it.
It's a
Step into it.
movie.
I got a date tonight, y'all.
Nervous. Oh shit.
I'm supposed to write it on the
I know.
board. You.
I don't know if honey gonna like me for real. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just.
This man ain't got no riz. This is what the young boys be saying.
Yep. I was nervous. Yeah.
Hit it with the Are we still going?
Yeah.
Cool. Until all the options is gone? Oh.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. Shh. I'm talking to myself.
You threw me off a little bit. Okay, thank you. I don't even know what to do. Gotta get my hair done, gotta get my nails done, got to get a birthday present, I got to get prepared for the actual dinner.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I really just should have stood up and showed my stress weight gain, but yes, Negroes are stressed.
You said show your stress weight gain?
Yes.
Show them.
No, I don't
Be
wanna-
proud
I-
of-
She has a man.
I'd be out the camera frame.
She has a man.
Shake
But you
me.
gain weight in the
You
right
can see
areas.
it in my body.
She has a man.
No comment.
Which, for those of you who doesn't know, if you're
She has a
extra
man.
stressed out, your body will release a hormone that, sort of keeps you stressed out. And that hormone also makes you gain weight. And you cannot lose that weight by exercising or eating right. You
Really?
can only lose that weight by,
Not stressing.
yes.
Word?
Yes.
That's a new thing I didn't hear.
Just learn something.
I just learned something too. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know that for real.
I feel like you gain weight in the right places though.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that.
That's so crazy. Don't worry about it. Come on. It's yours, like,
Oh, yeah, it's my turn, right? So boom, right? I don't know what to do. Oh my God, what day is it?
I'm mad.
Oh my God, am I even black? I don't know. What? Let me see everybody's board. I can't even read.
I can't stand this man.
You guys got it. Good job.
The boy was confused.
I wanted to do that one, but
You make me.
All right, it's only two left.
You better pick the right one, because I want the other one.
Wait, let me finish erasing my board.
yeah, it was gonna be the right one.
All right, come on.
My board is erased. You can
Let me
start.
get into it.
Get into it.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready. I already know what it is. Damn. Yeah. That's it? That's all. That could be sad. I don't like it. Do more. Do more. Show me more. I need more.
I don't
need
want to go
more.
outside.
I'm directing.
I don't want to go outside.
Okay, all right, bet. Try to hide from the cameras.
I got outside today.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Even though we know what the last one is.
Right.
Go ahead and act it out, my friend.
Hey, you better do a good job.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Hey, I'm back in that field, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's been working out good for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know?
Nobody could tell that. What
Hey,
shit.
man, just, you know, I have a good glow about me now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, my beard looking good. You know what I'm saying? And it grew some inches and everything. That sounds crazy, huh?
Grew
Yeah.
some itches.
You sound chill.
Yeah. But I'm happy, though. I'm happy, you know what I'm saying?
My beard grows on me. I cut it down some, but you know what I mean? You gotta get the right oils.
Yeah.
Get in there and get some right
They didn't
oils
see the joke, but it's
on the
okay.
beard.
I seen it.
You didn't laugh.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like a roof. I'm
Okay,
happy.
well, now we got copyright issues now.
We can sing the song. We just
Can
can't.
we?
Yes, you can't play it.
Oh, that's what's up. You do learn something new every day.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's what's up. Well, anybody got any last notes before we get up out of here?
Stay black.
Stay black.
We hope everyone watching has learned and gained something from today's episode. I know we all did. Please continue to do what's best for your mental health. Leave situations that aren't serving you. And if you need help, please seek it. We're going to leave some resources on the screen that you can contact. But for now, thank you for tuning into BlackOut, and we'll see you next time. I am Ella Star.
I'm Khalil KJ Jenkins.
I am Sierra Herbert.
I'm your host, Amari Joseph.